Hey, oozes and bunnies. This is a preview of the most recent party planning, an extra podcast that the Join the Party crew makes for our Patreon. If you want to listen to the whole thing, go to patreon.com/jointhepartypod. Check out this preview.
Amanda.
Julia.
What's up?
Oh, living the dream, Julia. I'm making a living in content in 2025. And honestly, who could ask for anything more?
Honestly, yeah. The fact that we can do this.
So thanks, patrons.
Thanks, patrons. I have a real treat for you today because you love us so much that you give us your hard-earned dollars. And I also have a treat for Amanda because I think that, today, Amanda, what we're going to be talking about is something that is comic book related.
Okay.
That I wasn't into comic books when this thing was happening.
Okay.
Because I was too young. What we're going to be talking about today happened in the early 90s. But it is one of those things where every once in a while the internet will remember that it is real and the fact that it existed and finds it hilarious and also what the fuck.
So now, just to peel back this curtain just a second, I don't know what's about to happen. And sometimes, for example, every week on the show Spirits, I will know the topic and be like, Julia, what are we talking about today? And I do know the topic, but I know nothing else. Mm-hmm. I don't know the topic. I don't know the vibe. I don't know what's about to happen to me or to you, listeners.
Yes, I did give Amanda a little bit of a warning ahead of time.
Content warning, yep.
And I will give a content warning to the people who may be watching the video for this party planning. I would recommend not watching it at work. It's not safe for work. But if someone saw this on your computer at work, they might be like, hey, what are you doing right now? So I just want to give you a little context for that, a little warning, hey, just as an aside in advance, maybe don't watch this at work. Because, Amanda, what we're going to be talking about today is a phenomenon. Actually, hold on. I made a slideshow.
Julia, you're so good at slideshows.
Thank you. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. All right, Amanda, this is for you.
Thank you.
Because what I want to talk about today is a truly insane thing that Marvel did.
Okay.
In the early 90s.
Okay.
And it is somewhat relevant to us today. But first, let me just give it to you, which is the Marvel Swimsuit Edition.
So I was hoping and thinking that this might be about rating the boob window portion of a superhero costume, but it sounds like did they actually illustrate all them guys in swimsuits?
Now, Amanda, here's the origins.
What?
Ran from 1991 to 1995. It was a parody of the Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition, and it was a very desperate, clear money grab before they filed for bankruptcy in 1996.
Julia, this is giving everything. This is giving the decline of publishing. This is giving bankruptcy and its money grabs. This is giving sexism. I am astonished how excited I am.
Yeah, so I want to stress to people who are not at the video tier, this is going to be a heavily focused imagery episode of party planning. So maybe, hey, I don't know, is there a 7-day free trial that people could do or anything like that, Amanda?
Julia,
or is that something we should?
There sure is a 7-day free trial that people can do of any of our Patreon tiers. So you can go ahead and enjoy and get a little taste, little Costco pretzel bite with mustard. So you can be like, delish, I do want to buy that.
Yeah, so for people who are not watching, first off, hey, sign up for the 7-day free trial. I think it'd be a great idea, especially for the video tier. But Amanda, can you describe on the left-hand side of the slide here what we're looking at?
I would love nothing more than to describe the fact that we are looking at a hot pink font magazine that says Marvel Illustrated. And if you picture what you would a Sports Illustrated, a swimsuit, nudie magazine, in the foil. There is a green woman. Is this Poison Ivy?
That is She-Hulk.
She-Hulk, thank you. With in one of those poses where the back definitely doesn't bend that much.
No.
She is very chesty. She is wearing like a thong-style one-piece hot pink bathing suit in a very slightly different pink than the Marvel Illustrated, but it looks like a magazine. There's like little font that I can't quite read, but it says the swimsuit issue in beautiful multitude teal scribble.
It also says the premiere issue. So this was actually the cover for the first issue ever of
Incredible.
the Marvel Illustrated Swimsuit Edition.
And just so everyone knows, the slideshow that Julia has put together beautifully in Canva has great Join the Party branding, and it has a beach background.
Yes,
very
it does.
appropriate.
So I thought this was like really interesting because like we're doing a superhero campaign right now. I think like the history of Marvel is really fascinating and very funny at times. And so I wanted to really highlight this. And this is also particularly relevant to us, not only because we are doing a like superhero campaign right now, but Amanda, they're releasing a new one this year.
What? Oh my, well, Julia, this time it's feminism because the women are surfing.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a beautiful lineup here of various superhero ladies in front of longboards with their colors. She-Hulk is right there in the middle in a slightly less revealing one piece. It looks more athletic.
Yeah, she actually has muscles in this one. I think that's the selling point for me, at least.
I mean, why, if we see the thighs, we're going to see the thighs. You know what I mean? And yes, and various other heroes. I like Wonder Woman's board. It has the Wonder Woman sort of thing. They do have Barbie feet where they are up on the tippiest of tiptoes, but don't have shoes.
Now, Amanda, which one do you think is Wonder Woman? I'm just curious.
Oh, I think the far left is Wonder Woman. Is that not right?
That is Captain Marvel.
Oh, you're right.
And then you have Rogue next to her, She-Hulk in the middle, Mary Jane Watson, aka the wife of Spider-Man, and Black Widow all the way on the right. So they're releasing a new... This is a alternate cover for the swimsuit edition. I just liked it because it featured the most amount of characters, and I really want to highlight that. But they're releasing a new one in July.
Now, Julia, I might have a twist on this twist, which is that my cousin Sean runs Carnivore Comics, which is a business that does licensed alt covers of comic books. You should go to his garage sometime. It's crazy. Can you look up and see if Carnivore Comics is doing any swimsuit alts? Because they might. And now that this has been presented to me, I'm remembering that Sean at some point said to me, I mean, people like the swimsuit stuff. And I said, what? And I didn't really know what he was talking about.
I don't think... So I don't... What is this? Hold on one second.
I don't know if I'm making Julia do some research on the fly. I don't know if they've announced anything yet, but he like commissions artists to make alternate covers for things.
So I don't believe he's doing a Marvel swimsuit edition, but he did recently apparently work on a alternate cover of a DC comic that has Catwoman in a swimsuit.
Yeah, I think he does like pinup. One of the things is like a pinup style or swimsuit style of the heroes. So apparently,
there you go.
This is in fact a genre, as you said, Julia.
There we go. Okay,
I like that
very
hot girl has a knife on her calf.
Yes, that is Black Widow. So that
Black
makes
Widow,
sense.
excuse me,
She's
has
the
a
assassin. No, if you have any questions about who these characters are, I'm happy to answer it for you, Amanda. I like the guessing, though. It does amuse me.
So for folks in the video tier, the second one, Julia, that's who would you say that was?
So
Rogue?
You have left to right. You have Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
AKA Carol Danvers.
Yep.
You have Rogue.
Yep.
You have She-Hulk.
Yep.
You have Mary Jane Watson.
Sick.
And you have Black Widow.
Mary Jane Watson is the only one in a bikini. Everybody else has a one piece on, which I do think is a little bit of feminism. And I like that Mary Jane is just a person. And I like that Rogue has like one of those bathing suits where like imagine a regular one piece and then add a crisscross in the front, which is very Julia coded.
It's also because she's an X-Man and it makes an X.
Oh, I see.
I liked the Parker Posey.
Now, Julia,
there.
I can go into my Parker Posey voice without spoiling campaign 4. So, honey, that's wonderful. I love that for you. Me, I would never let my décolletage see the sun. What am I, poor?
Oh, that's really good. Okay. So basically what I'm going to do, Amanda, is obviously the July 2025 issue of the swimsuit edition has not come out yet. So I'm going to show you several of my favorites from the original run. So the first 4 issues of the Swimsuit edition. And I just want your like honest feedback and reactions to said art.
Incredible. This is great. I'm at work. I can't believe this.
So if you want to rate them however you see fit, you're more than welcome to. If you want to just give honest feedback, that's also an option.
Julia, I as you know, I have been working on a tattoo on my upper stomach, lower boob area. Mm-hmm. And so I also need to find new swimsuits that show off my boob window. And so one of my criteria is going to be suitability for Amanda's.
I love that. Ooh, I like that a lot. I think that's also... You're going to find that a lot of these styles are very 90s. Mm-hmm.
So, which is back in some ways.
Well, yes, it is back in some ways. So you'll see what I mean. I will also say, lovingly, as a person who very much enjoys comic books, the art varies in terms of quality. I tried to only really pick good ones because I picked quote unquote my favorites. But yeah, you'll notice that the art, you're like, why did they hire this artist to do this thing?
Like that.
Why look like that?
So I'm taking notes here. My categories are: would Amanda wear this can Amanda wear this? Should Amanda wear this? Should Amanda wear this on the beach? And why it look like that?
Okay, great. I like why it looked like that. Mm-hmm. Great. Okay.
Ready.
Are you ready for our first one? We're starting off easy, and then we get more unhinged as we go in true classic Julia fashion.
Great.
Okay. Starting off with our first one. This is Storm and Shadowcat. Would you describe it for the audience, Amanda?
Oh, I sure will. Okay, so Storm, beautiful lady in what I'd probably call a string bikini, like just the triangle over the boob,
like metallic gold, maybe is how I would describe it too.
Yeah,
like it's definitely trying to get across that it is shiny.
Yeah, very classy. She has her hair out, little sunglasses pushed back up on her head. She looks beautiful, sitting on a rock, and then in sort of siren position, and then she's conjuring a rain cloud to give some relief to this lovely busty woman in a one piece.
that is Shadowcat. Shout out to Kitty Pryde, one of my favorite original characters from the X-Men.
So. And they're on like a sandy, pebbly beach with a palm tree and the beautiful sun in the background.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's also, this was around the time period where the X-Men in particular were on this like fictional Southeast Asian island a lot called Madripoor. And so a lot of these swimsuit editions are supposed to be taking place on quote unquote Madripoor.
The beach episode.
Yes, the beach episodes.
I see. I like the texture of the sand very much. Mm-hmm. So as far as why it looked like that, we're not really ranking on the why it looked like that. I think this is looking quite nice. I think poor Kitty's face is a little bit cursed, but her clavicles are very defined, which every bisexual knows is the hottest part of a person.
It's true. The hands and the clavicles.
Very much so. So yeah, this is great. Listen, so my categories here, Julia, there are 5 of them. Mm-hmm. Feminism, swimming, fashion. Should Amanda wear this? Why it looked like that? Okay. So feminism, this is great. This is not overly revealing or ridiculous. Swimming, you can swim in these. Let's go. Fashion, I like that it's metallic. That's a good call against Storm's like warm, medium brown skin. It's a very nice choice for her. And I imagine also the hair, you get some contrasting colors. Mm-hmm. Kitty's looking a little jaundiced. But I respect, if she's Shadowcat, she should be wearing black, right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. So fashion-wise, this makes sense. Should Amanda wear this? I don't fuck with the one piece because then when you have to pee, you gotta get all naked. I don't like that. But I also, for my ministry, Julia, the string bikini is not it. So I'm going to pass on these for me specifically.
All right. I respect it. I respect the hustle. They also all have these captions on them, basically to tell you a little bit about I'm going to see if I can read it from this distance. So this one says, Storm of the X-Men stirs up a tropical shower to cool off pretty Kitty Pryde, who's one cat who likes to get wet.
Whatever you did made that much bigger for me, which was great.
Oh, okay, great. So I just expanded the window a bit.
Sick.
So actually, I could just do that for the entirety of it. So
hey, love it.
I just can't look at your face while I'm doing this, but that's okay. Okay. Are you ready for our next one?
I'm ready.
All right. Our next one is...
That was great. My favorite part was the accent work. If you like that, you gotta hear the rest of Party Planning by joining the Patreon at patreon.com/DirtPartyCrew. Join the Party Pod.